Live, local, late breaking. WPBF 25 News at 9.
Plus, a new innovative way to make sure you stay safe on a night out. Coming up in just a few minutes, I'm going to be speaking to the local brother-sister team that are headed to the big show, Shark Tank, with their big new idea. We'll be back to show you what it is. All right, so welcome back. When the coronavirus pandemic eventually fades from our lives, hopefully soon enough, bar crawls and music festivals will likely make a big comeback. And with all the fun, also though comes a very serious topic, a risk, drink spiking. But now a brother-sister inventor team, actually a local team from West Palm Beach, say they have got an answer and they believe in it so much they brought it right to the Shark Tank. You know, the big show? So joining me this morning is Michael and Shirah Benarde to talk about their big idea called NightCap. And it's going to be featured actually on Shark Tank tomorrow already. One of my favorite shows. Can't wait to see some local folks on it. Shirah, let me start with you. How does NightCap work? And just kind of tell me where the idea came from for this.
Okay, so NightCap is a scrunchie that I have right here that can be worn on your wrist or in your hair. And at any given time when you feel uncomfortable and you're at a bar or a party, you pull the cover out of its pocket. I can't really demo it here, but there is a pocket. And you put the cover over your drink and you pop in your straw and you drink with peace of mind. I came up with NightCap in a dream of mine. And when I woke up, I put a prototype together with my mom's pantyhose and a scrunchie from my room.
So we're actually showing it, Shirah, right now. I got a sample for me. So you see the scrunchie right here, and then it has a little pocket that you could pull this other piece of fabric out and put it right over. And the really cool part is it has a hole right there. It's kind of hard to see here because it's all black, but it has a hole right there for a straw as well.
Yes.
So you guys got this all figured out. Now, Shirah, you took the entrepreneurship class at Oxbridge Academy in West Palm Beach. So tell me, how did that help get this idea and actually bring it to fruition?
Well, I think Oxbridge helped because they gave me one of my teachers that I still contact with sometimes. So I think that the entrepreneurship school teacher is kind of like someone I use as a mentor just for some things. But I think that Michael and I and my dad pretty much did this all ourselves.
So Michael, I mean, a lot of us have these kind of ideas that you get at the most random times, like you said, when you woke up from sleeping. So Michael, how did you actually get this idea to then the manufacturing stage?
So I came home and I saw Shirah's prototype on the dining room table, and I understood how big of a problem it was of being in college for the last 4 years. So I dedicated my whole summer I started just calling manufacturers, just calling support lines. I probably called like 20 different factories before I could even find someone that could do it. Most of these factories are used to making clothes and not like some unique product. So, it took a lot of time to figure it out, but after a lot of phone calls, we made it happen.
And I'm sure, Michael, Shark Tank gets a ton of different entrepreneurs calling them saying, hey, I want to be on your show. What was that process like to convince them you are a good product to get on the show?
So it's definitely a process. It is not easy to get on that show. We decided to apply right when the pandemic started. I didn't feel pressured to take on an investor right away because, what are you going to do? Scale up a social product right, during a pandemic? It seemed a little challenging. So I said, no, let's take a step back. And, there's an opportunity here to go forward and, try to do this. And but yeah, definitely it was not easy, but we made it happen.
Shirah, I got 5 seconds here real quick. One piece of advice to young entrepreneurs out there that you have learned.
Don't listen to anyone else's opinion, and if you have a dream, go through with it.
Love it. Michael, Shirah, thank you so much for joining us. Some local folks going to be on Shark Tank this Friday at 8 p.m. And of course, that show is right here on WPBF 25. Good luck with the invention.